Hi students, this is Joe. Okay, with this video, I'd like to explain how you can display a certain sequence of number in PLC HMI using a ladder logic program. Okay, so for my video today, I'm going to display number 4, 5, 6, and 7. In between the number, there will be 1 second of blank display. Okay, so take note. And after that, I'm going to loop the number display for 2 times using a timer. And I will going to stop at number 7. Okay, after 2 loop is over. And I will be using a input switch to turn on, then pause at the current number display. Okay, for this lab example, okay, allow me to use the home-based learning program, which I'm used for the same number sequence, which is number 4, 5, 6, and 7, with 1 blank second interval. Okay. So, without further ado, okay, this is a program of ladder logics. So this part is the logic part, and below here, start from MB11, this is a design part. Okay. So in your lab assignment or in your lab test, you'll be giving a certain numbers or characters. So you have to design the numbers or characters, okay, based on the logics here. Okay. Okay. Next, make sure that your HMI has design, okay, using 7-segment display. So you have to use the line shapes. Okay, make sure you have to attach to the particular MB. Okay, please take note. Okay, next, in the lab assignment lab test, make sure that I want you to check, make sure you're using the correct hardware. V130, V13033R34. This is very important. Okay. Okay, next, I'm going to check my serial communications. It's here. I'm using COM14 today. So let's click Get OPLC Information. So here we go. So I have the OPLC information. That means my PC is linked to the PLC now. Okay. Okay, just to show you our home-based learning assignment, which is to display the number 4, 5, 6, 7 and loop for 2 times. Okay, let me show you the example first. After that, I will modify the code to suit my today requirements. Okay. Okay, let me download the program first into my PLC. Okay, the code has been sent to the PLC now. So for the demo, I'm going to use this online test, and I will be using this remote access to show you that the number has been displayed. Okay, so now let me clear the timer counter, and I'm going to display number 4, 5, 6, and 7 with 1 second blank display interval. Okay, so it will display for 2 times. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. After that, okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Okay, you will wonder why the counter is non-stop moving, because why? My I1 is now switched on. So take note. So I have to clear away the I1. So that means it should be only count up to 2 here, and then it will stop. Okay, let's wait for the count of 2. Okay. Okay. So this is using a counter example, which we did it in our home-based learning. Okay, now let me show you. We can also use timer to do the same jobs, which is to loop the 2 times of the sequence. Okay, so without further ado, let me delete the 2 counters. Okay, so now in the previously we used counter to cut off the connections when the count has become 2. Now we will be using the timer as a cutoff. Okay, so we use TD. Okay, 100. Let me allow to use the TD 100. Okay, next, let's think about how many seconds should I put. Okay, so today we have 4 number with 4 blank display. So 4 plus 4 for 1 loop is 8 seconds. So how about 2 loops? So 8 times 2 is 16 seconds. So I have to input 16 seconds. Okay, not only that, I also have to copy, paste it over here. So I also have to cut off the next ladder line as well, line number 2. Okay, I have to cut off 2 so that it will not continue counting anymore. Okay, next, bear in mind, every timer you have to provide a output. Without output, this timer will not be working. So let me give a output of a timer TD 100. Okay, which is already 16 seconds key in. So link this to the output. you can join this DD100 16 second outputs to either here or here. It's the same, by the way. So after you have done it, okay, you can just download the program. Then let's see the logic sequence of the number display. Okay, let's download. Okay, so now I'm going to show you using the online test mode, remote access. So now, okay, now my I/O is turning on. Let me see. Let me turn on the I0. Okay, now it started. I0. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, one loop count. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So after 2 loops is over, you see that my DD100 is now open. Because of that open, the DD100 here is being cut off. So with this cut off, now you see blank. So that means no more looping. So okay, so you can also use the timer to replace the counter functions as well, so that you don't need to design for the counter reset. Okay, okay. So timer can work alone. Okay, next. Okay, I'm going to show you next part, which is to stop at the last number 7. So that means after finish the 2 loops, I want to stop at number 7. So it's very simple. Okay, my number 4 is MB101, number 5 is MB102, number 6 is 103, and 7 is 104. So what I will do is that after end of the counting, I will just join my TD100 to MB104, which means after end of the counting, okay, after end of the counting, it will hold at the number 7. Okay, allow me to connect the wire. Okay, so hope you understand. Okay, after TD800 has been reached to 16 seconds, okay, instead of showing blank, it will hold at 104. You can apply for some other number. Let's say example, if in my assignment, if I ask you to hold at number 6, you can join your TD100 to the MB103. Of course, you have to think about the timing as well. Okay, you can do it for MB102, also can do it for MB103. Okay, so okay, let's download after you have joined the TD100 to the MB104. You see what happened. Okay, so let's use the online test remote. Okay, now 7 is now stopped already. It's holding at number 7. Okay, let me reset and show you again. 4, 5, 6, and 7. One more time. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so after end of the 2 loops, it will hold at the number 7. Okay, okay, so I have done with the second part. Okay, the last part. Okay, so I have to use a switch or input switch to pause a current number display. Okay, so let me close this online test. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to borrow a switch here. Okay, so for my example, I don't need any counter, so allow me to delete the counter here. Allow me to delete this counter reset. So what I'm going to use is that I'm going to use the contact switch. So allow me to use I3 for the case. Okay, next. So my next sequence is that, okay, my logic is when my I3 is turned on, at the same time, when my MB101 is turned on, or my MB102 is turned on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I copy, and paste. Okay, let me move up. Okay, this will be MB103. This will be MB104. Okay, let me join all together. Okay, so that means that I will receive the logic. When my I3 turn on, what if my MB104 is displaying? So I must pause at the number. isn't it? Okay, or when I turn on the I3, when my MB102 is displaying, I have to pause at the number. So to pause the number, the logic is very simple. Okay, so you have to remove the timer, okay, which is activating the next timer to display the next number. Okay, so my logic is very simple. As example, if your current display is MB101, okay, so if you want to hold this number, you should have removed away the DD3. Okay, so that when you remove DD3, what happened? If we stay at MB101, it will not trigger that DD4 anymore. Simple as that. Okay, so what I have to do is that I have to remove away the DD3. Okay, so let's think about it. Can we physically remove the DD3 when you're running the program? I would say not possible. So what you can do is that you can use a reset. Okay, you can assign to DD3. So you can use a reset output to virtually remove away the timer DD3, so that it will not move to the next number. So it will stay at the present number, isn't it? Okay, next, how about MB102? So, okay, next, your MB102 is triggered by DD4. Okay, so if you don't want the MB102 to move to next number, you have to stop at the DD5. Okay, so this DD5 is triggering DD6, which is to move to next number. So, can I remove the DD5? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to use DD5 to remove. So I will be using the reset timer. Okay, this is for second number, DD5. Okay, same thing for the MB103, MB104. Okay, so DD6 is triggered by MB103, and DD7 is triggering starting the next number. So by killing the DD7, so meaning I am keeping the MB103, okay, display. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use another timer reset in my MB103. So as I mentioned earlier, so my DD5 is changed to DD7. Okay, how about MB104? Okay, MB104 is here. So now, if I want to keep the MB104, okay, and I don't want to move to the next number, right? So I have to kill off the DD9 so that it won't go into the DD10. Okay, so I'm going to kill off the DD9. Copy and paste. Let me bring over. Let me double click. Okay, so this is the logic to pause a number, okay, at the current display. Okay, without further ado, let me download the program into a PLC. Okay, by the way, this is what I'm doing now. Turn on the input switch to pause at the current number display. Okay, so now my PLC ladder program has been downloaded. So I'm using the class online test. Okay, next I'm going to open this remote access. Okay, now my counter is counting. So remember, I'm using timer to count for the 2 loops. Okay, now let me reset the number display. Okay, now let me see. Okay, now 4, 5, 6, okay, 6 and 7. Okay, next, one more loop, 4. So I now click the I3. I turn on the I3 now. I toggle it. So you see the I3 now is turned on, right? So when I3 turn on, okay, it will check the current number. Okay, it should be hold it. Okay, let's on it one more time. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, so it will hold at the number 5. Okay, so okay, now it's mine. Number 5 is MB102, right? Okay. Okay, next, let me stop at the number. Okay, number, let's see. Okay, now it's already finished. Okay, now first number display 4, second number 5. I hold it. Okay. Okay, next 6. Let me hold it. As you see now, my 6th number is being held. Okay, you will not jump to next number already. Okay, off it. 7. Okay, it hold it. Okay, so let's see I3 is turned on. It hold the number display. Okay, remove. Okay, show you again. Okay, now it's 2 times count finish. So let me turn on the switch again. Okay, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so now it's 6 is the number. So now it stopped at the number 6. So because of TD7, it's being removed virtually. Okay, with that, let me end my video here. Hope you enjoy my video, and thank you. Goodbye.